Okay, G.
If you turn off
Live streaming is on.
What is it?
the total amount of bandwidth shouldn't show up. Okay, so I think that's it. Any other questions? What's our
I
question?
did not get the last part where you copy it. I don't know you take it where. That's the last part.
You didn't see?
Yeah.
You just go to your
You
go,
disappear.
you see my screen now, Lucy?
No.
Yes.
Lucy, can you see my screen?
No, I cannot see your screen. I see only your picture, profile picture.
Okay, well let me just explain it to you. So go to Jitsi. Are
It
you
seems it's network. I can see your screen.
Sandra, could you mute for just a second? So Lucy, can you see your Jitsi?
Yeah, I see my GC.
So
I
where
see
the
that.
big red button is, you go to the three dots to the left of the big red button. And then you go up and it says stop live stream. Do you see where it says stop live stream?
Time to stretch.
Uh,
Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for
I
30
don't
seconds.
see stop live stream.
It's like 5 down from the top. Did you
I
go to
see
the three dots? Did you go to the three dots?
speaker on your on my three dots. Yes, I see. I have three dots.
And then you see it says stop live stream and the fourth one down or fifth one down from the top.
Okay, Malaya.
Can you read what you're looking at? Can you say
When I
something?
try to open my live stream, my three dot, yeah, it's opening now. It say flip, hide, and pin. Move to visitor.
That doesn't make any sense.
This is my live stream now.
Can you share your screen and see if I can see your screen?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so go down to the bottom to the three dots.
Down. Okay.
And click on that. It says right there, stop live stream. I don't understand. Right there.
Oh,
Don't
stop
click on
live
that.
stream.
Don't click on it because then you'll stop it. But you go to that, it'll say start live stream, and then you put in the key there. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Start.
I don't know
Okay.
I don't know why you weren't able to find that, but whatever. Anyways, so we check in. Can we check in now?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna give myself a 3.1. I am I've been working a
Please, can
lot.
anyone share the note with me? I don't have the note.
You don't have the notes? Yeah, I'll put them on Jitsi. They're already on Discord. So,
Okay.
all right.
Thank you.
So I have been working a lot on
Are
the
you cool?
recruitment. I've also been working on the Spanish team and doing payrolls, and we also worked a lot on everything for the SFC FQ and bonus token payroll. So all that's moving forward, and I've also been working a lot on multimedia and public
I
communications.
spoke if my phone
And
vibrates.
I
I
have
need to
some exciting
message.
news about that.
Check it.
Okay, Sandra, you need to be muted if you're going to be in background. Can you please mute Sandra? We have a lot of noise. Okay, thank you. So I was saying that I'm really excited because we have some new
Time
multimedia.
to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Some new multimedia opportunities coming, and so I have some proposals on that, and we can discuss that later. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I am at 3.7. I've been working on
I'm
taxes,
actually
payroll,
here.
yes, accounting, check.
Who would like to go next?
Okay, let me go. Martin is going next.
Okay.
Good day, everyone. My rating is 3.0. I have been working on payroll, doing 51, 151E payroll, and at the same time 102 payroll. And also been working on recruitment, developing the drafts, and pushing it forward. And also again, I think I've been ensuring to link the notes for all the sessions we've had within the WCG section. What's it called? Octant or team. Check.
Sandra.
Thank you, Jay.
So I'm going next right now, Sandra. I'll
Go for
be at I'll be at 4. Okay. First of all, I'll be anticipating a good session tonight. I've been focusing more on payroll. Yesterday we did our notes linking, basic equity, and publicly searchable communication. Check.
All right. So
That's what. Yeah.
unless someone else here, I think we're
I gotta
ready
sleep.
to
Finish. If I finish, I'll take it.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
all right, topics. What do people want to talk about?
Okay, I have topics. Let me see.
Yes, we need to zoom in on recruitment status updates. I've typed that. Yesterday, Jay was talking about that we need to start, that there's a platform that can allow us to start automating our conversation on Discord. So I don't know what title we can give that. So we need to discuss more about that. Do you have any more topic?
Come on for me.
Fixing WCG payroll still 40.
So what's your focus on? Do you guys want to vote? Or what do you wanna focus on?
We need to address the issue of 100%
Please stop. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean we can we can discuss recruitment all we want to, including we can spend 3 hours discussing the pay stop and all that. But in the end, the only thing that's going to prevent pay stop is buddy team work and doing the work. So every minute we spend on recruitment in the main session is just talking. We're not going to actually get any work done, so it's not necessarily going to move forward anything forward. But I'm happy to talk about it if that's what
Where's
you all.
the water? Like, not being.
Right, the deadline itself is the budget, right? So the goal for the deadline is to get agreement on budget with recruits. Okay, allotment and budget.
Let's look into
Can you highlight then the priorities
that.
Priorities for what?
for recruitment? Is it budget? The high
Well,
priority.
the budget is how you meet the deadline, right?
Yeah.
But the question is, how do we get agreement? If we don't do any of the work, there's not going to be any agreement, and everybody on work continuity group is going to go on pay stop.
We can go through the budget. I budget as well. Can work on.
I mean, I don't know what there is to go through the budget and the allotment without.
I think to agree on the amount that we can allocate for the new recruits.
We already have that, don't we?
Can we create a topic? Do you have agreement for that topic? And let's start working. If it is 5 to 10 minutes, we talk about it briefly, then we go to the next topic.
I mean, maybe we should just vote on the topics if there's not clarity. So we can just do a quick vote. So let's do Martine, Lucy, and let's get a quick vote on the topic.
Okay. Did someone just pass a vote for me? I'm saying 5-5. Okay.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
We don't have the topic.
So for me, I'm going to prioritize stopping the session to do work that we want to do. Why are you guys copying other topics on column K?
You can vote, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do we vote?
You can see it there from column K and K to P.
From column E.
K.
Martine, you
N.
vote on column L. Sandra, you vote on column N, and Lucy, you vote on column M.
Okay.
Okay.
The Vertex media. Okay. Yeah. So I want us to. This one. voting.
So what is public images? What is public images? What's that? Who wrote public images? Can anybody hear me?
No,
Yes.
I don't know. Who wrote it? He's asking who wrote public images. Who wrote that?
Public what? Not me.
Lucy,
Not
are you on
me.
mute or something? Did you write that, Lucy?
This thing you can't drop that.
She's on mute, I guess.
You can't drop it.
Lucy, are you voting?
Lucy, let me communicate with her on Git. She's still. She's not on the. Not in the session. We
Well, we
lost her. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, we lost her. Maybe she's having network problem. Let me communicate with her on Git. Lucy, we lost you. Lucy, we lost you. Yeah. I think she's back.
I'm back. Sorry, I was just my laptop was off.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
We
Are
are
you voting?
voting.
Sandra, are you going to vote too or not? We're done,
I'm
or
voting. I'm voting already. Jay,
I only see 3 votes.
I'm still voting. I'm still voting. Please. Yeah.
So it looks like our number 1 topic is preventing the recruitment pay stop.
Yes. Yeah, that's good. We have number 1. Next in line is stop main session. Oof. Are we done voting? Sandra,
We are
can you
still
please?
voting. I'm still voting. Please.
Okay, please, thank you.
End of break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
All right, Lucy, you done voting?
Martins, you have not voted on line 20.
Line 20, okay. Yeah.
Right, and we also missed the break, so we're applying policies, which is not good.
You cannot vote. Can someone vote 9? or always is 8.99?
It's 8.9.
It cannot go more than 9.
Yeah, if anyone's voting
You
no,
cannot vote 9.9.
doesn't vote yes, it's an 8.99. So
Yeah.
on line 21, you can vote 9 because everybody's voting yes. But on line
Online?
20, you cannot. So this cannot be there. And this one also, the highest is an 8. Does
The
that make
highest is what?
an 8.9? Does that make sense, Martins?
Okay, yeah, I do.
So
Point nine.
what congruency means, when you vote a 9, it means that everybody else is also a yes vote, which means basically a 7 and above. So if anyone votes less than a 7, you can't vote a 9.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Anyway,
highest
I
is
see.
always 8.9. The highest, 8.9. 8.9.
Yeah, that's fine.
It cannot go beyond 9 because we always have from 0 to 9.
Well, no, you can go above 9. You can go to 9.9 for number 21. Line 21,
Okay,
nobody is
because
voting no, so you can go above 9 on that. 9.9.
okay, okay,
So this is incorrect. Whoever is putting line 21 in red, then you need to do policy training because that's incorrect information.
who did that? I don't know.
It
Who is
was
who
me.
did
It was me because they always said we have to vote. It cannot go beyond. That's my first time hearing. You can vote beyond 9.
But
That's my
it's
first time.
8.9 that he voted, not 9. He has changed it to 8.9.
No,
Yeah,
before
but
it was
you can vote a 9 or above if everybody is voting yes. If everybody votes yes, you can vote a 9 all you want.
That is my first time hearing, so I cannot do the policy because I don't know. This is the first time I
Time to
hear it
pause.
from you.
Please stop.
It's not
Close
the
your
first
eyes.
time you've heard
Count
it. We have a
1,
9
2,
on
3,
every
4,
single voting
5.
form.
Open your eyes.
Anybody can vote a 9 at any time, right? So it's not the first time you've seen someone be able to vote a 9, Lucy. But what 9 means is that you're saying that you think everybody else is going to vote yes on the proposal. So as long as everyone's voting
I
yes,
have no problem, Jay. I was just asking, can we vote 9.9, 9.5? That was
you
just
weren't
asking.
asking, you were telling. You were telling Martins and you forced him to change his vote. So it's against policy to change your vote after everybody else has already changed their vote, and is against policy to give someone incorrect information. It doesn't matter whether it's the first time, it's still against policy. Because
Can you put the policy down, please, so that cannot mislead us?
What do you mean? The policy is the voting score. So the voting score, you vote from 0 to 9. We do that every single time we vote.
Yes, yes.
So if the voting score
Another
is 0 to 9,
policy?
of course you can vote a 9. It's one of the options for voting. But when you vote a 9, you're stating that everybody else is going to be voting yes, which is a 7 and above, right? Which means that everybody else has to vote yes. So if a single person doesn't vote yes, then you are incorrect in voting a 9 because your 9 is wrong. There are other people voting lower than you, right? When you vote a 9, you're not voting for yourself. You're saying that you believe everybody else is voting yes. That's the whole point of a 9.
Another one? Another policy, please. 9.9, 9.5, anything beyond 9?
It's the same as an 8. When you vote an 8, you can do an 8.9. Otherwise, you'd only be able to do an 8. There would be nothing above an 8.
Okay.
So a 9 is the same as a 9.9 is the same as an 8.9. There's no difference. If we're using decimal places, all of the numbers can have more than the number. So if you have you have options are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, and you want to have decimal places, then the decimals allow you to vote with the dot. So you can do 0.9, 1.9, 2.9,
Okay.
2.9, 3.9, 4.9, 5.9, 6.9, 7.9, and you could technically go to 0.999999999, right? So it's the policy is, do we allow
Time for
decimal
breath.
places or not?
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So if we allow decimal points in our voting, then you can vote an 8.9. If you don't allow decimal points, the highest you can vote is an 8. But if you allow decimal points, there's no difference between 8.9 and 9.9, a 7.9, a 6.9. It's all the same policy. You understand? Do you understand or not?
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
Okay. So anyways, Martins, are you changing your vote to 8.9?
Yes.
Right. So let's order these and then let's get started because we are breaking lots of policies. It is not good. All right. So the first proposed topic is preventing the recruitment pay stop. And the goal will be to have a plan to prevent it. Topic number 1. And let's do, I don't know, 12 to 24 minutes, or maybe a little less because we're kind of behind time, 9 to 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Can we put it? We need to include the line number.
This is all just discussion. This is all communications. We're not doing work right now. There's no work being done.
So that would be 32, 38, sorry. Main session 38.
38, correct. All right, so let's go on to topic 1, shall we?
Okay. I think it has already been created by some.
Creating the topic. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. First, we need to know the status updates. Though Jay shared with me on Discord a screenshot of the percentage so far. Wakana has 100%, while I see Upwork having 25%. So, what's the metrics used to measure that? Is it that people are not responding or
No,
what?
so we can do the posts, right? So the posts involves there is 4 posts. So we have the worker post, and we post
Time
the
to
worker post
pause.
for fixed,
Please
and we
stop.
post the worker post
Close
for
your
hourly.
eyes. Count.
And then
1,
we have
2,
the HR board
3,
post,
4,
and we do the
5.
same thing.
Open your eyes.
So there's 4 posts total, and for Upwork we only did 1 post.
One post. Okay.
I think we did the worker fixed. So this one is completed, and then all the other ones have not been done.
Okay. Which one is worker post? Okay. Is this for Upwork?
Yes.
Okay, Upwork. Okay. Yeah. Fixed. So we only have 1 post there. Okay. Is it possible to create an account for me
For what?
to coordinate posting this advert on Upwork?
The posting, I think, has to be done by the organization, but you can do everything else. But the posting's like the easiest thing. So it's really fast.
Yes, and also communicating with them. I mean, like keeping
Yeah. You
conversation
can do
with
all
them.
the communicating and all the coordination. The only thing you can't do is the actual post.
Okay.
So we have to do the post together. But then you
Okay.
can do everything else. And in the post is where you activate other workers to help with the communications.
Do you mean
Okay.
we should post with our personal account? Please, I don't understand.
I don't get the question. Do you understand, Martins?
I'm the one
I
asking question. I
for
said,
me, okay.
let me repeat what I said. I said, are we expected to post the advert with our personal account? I
No.
mean,
No, we
okay,
cannot. We
okay.
cannot even do that because your account is not a client account. There are two types of account on Upwork. We have
I
the
know
workers
that
account.
already. I know. I was asking if we are expected to open a client account.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a client account, you need to fund it. If you fund it, then
The
you
client
can
account.
begin to.
Hey, everybody. So the client account itself is like a treasurer account. So you would only have access and do a client account if you're paying people money.
Then how do we go about assisting with
You
coordinating?
schedule and prioritize the work. That's like everything else.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Everything have really changed. I thought before, when you recruit them to Discord, we take it off from there by starting to onboard them. Is it not like
Yeah,
that
that
again?
So you guys can go and communicate with everybody on Upwork. You don't have to wait till Discord, but yes, we could do it to Discord. We need to vote on the proposals. We need to do the interviews. We need to do the pop, and then we need to do the budget. Okay, and so on all of these, obviously, we're at 0% on all of these. Well, actually, we did a few proposals. Maybe we're at 10% for proposals.
Okay. In other words, for us to communicate with them on Upwork, we have to have access to the account. Is it?
Exactly. Yes. So you need to
Okay.
prioritize and take responsibility for actually communicating with the workers or the recruit.
Okay. Okay.
you were talking about scheduling with you. So that means we need to schedule with you and work hand in hand during any octant or session we decide to choose
Was
because you
that a
made
question?
mention of a treasure account. It's only a treasure account that can do the posting and what have you.
Okay. Did you have a question?
Yes. I said so. That means we need to have a schedule with you so that we can coordinate the whole process from Upwork. Because I really don't understand how it
What
works
I already
from
said.
that perspective.
Correct.
So
Yes.
just to get access to the account and take it off from there, in my own understanding.
How do we get access to that account? That's the
You
question.
schedule and you prioritize it and you
When
coordinate it. You
you
take responsibility.
prioritize,
Schedule,
I think you
prioritize.
just need to prioritize, then you give an access. It's like when you want to get like any account, you just have to schedule with the J to give you on how to access that account. Then you can take it from there.
And we're
Yes.
looking for people to take on responsibility, right?
Yeah.
Like asking for
Okay.
an account is not going to get you access
Time
to
to pause.
anything ever.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
The only reason we give anyone access to anything is because they take responsibility for the work. That makes sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what is still lacking is the interviews, the props, and the budget. Okay. So maybe let me see.
Jay, I would like to take the responsibility of budget and allotment for the new recruit. What should I look at?
You should start with the proposals, the interviews, and the pops, and make sure we have everybody's pop, and then verify them, and then you
Oh,
can budget. But it's almost impossible to do a budget without completing the
that
work.
okay? Yes, I see now.
Everything goes in order.
So
I
vote
see.
on proposal first. I think you said the proposals have not been verified before we started posting it on Discord.
There are numerous proposals that has been sent to Discord. When are we start working on them like before?
When they get approved. After you get them approved, then we need to coordinate
Okay. Okay. There are good number of votes on them.
Yeah, the problem is that the proposals were all done incorrectly by Mamoon. So we have to redo all of that, except for Kanisha. Kanisha was done correctly. So we could invite Kanisha. And we've changed the recruitment system a little bit. The interviews are all written interviews
Okay.
now. So the interviews are really easy to do during a work session. You don't have to stop working to do the interview. You can just get them started, answer any questions they have, and then they can do the written interview on their own.
Where did Mamun get all these proposals from?
He made them up himself.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he didn't make them up out of nothing.
Okay, that means he owns a client account.
Mamoon went
That means
on
he owns a
to
client account that is not for SFC.
No,
So,
Mamoon has access to yesterday. Mamoon took priority during Sonic, whatever, to actually take responsibility
Time
for
for
following up
breath.
with the recruits
Please
on
stop
Upwork.
and get ready.
okay.
Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So Mamoon took responsibility, and he, got information from the recruits and then
Oh,
posted
yes.
Upwork, but he did not get the proposals calculated correctly, nor did he get them approved by the new recruits. So it's required that the new recruits approve their own proposals before you send it to the team. It's not, Mamoon doesn't create the proposal. The proposals are created
Oh.
by the workers. In fact, we
I
could just,
thought we are the one that made the proposal. Okay.
exactly.
So how do you know that the worker approved the proposal? You ask the worker if they approved the proposal before posting?
Yeah, you send the proposal to the worker, not to Discord. So Mamoon took information
Okay,
from the
yeah.
worker. He created the proposals and then directly posted it on
Yeah.
on Discord without asking the workers if the information was correct.
Oh, that
So
was
there's no verification anywhere that exists that those recruits actually approved the proposal that Mamoon posted. It's possible they do, but maybe they don't. Maybe they're like, no, I want my pay rate to be lower or higher or whatever.
I think now what the next thing that if he access that account, because he already have the proposal, he can just copy those proposal and send to them to approve.
Policy. Yep.
Oh, that's not
Very
really bad. It's starting. It's good start. That was good start. It's just sending them to approve, then send back to the people. Then okay.
So any other questions or ready to move on?
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready to continue. Yeah. I have no question.
Jay, you said okay. I think I heard you say Kanisha is Is it a kind of that we are going to invite Kanisha in for an interview? When will that be, please?
As soon I think it was approved, so
Time
we
to
can do it
pause.
immediately
Please stop. Close
as
your
soon as we get
eyes.
to the work.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So if we wanted to
So
do it,
when
Okay.
I think Kanisha was approved. Someone would need to just tally up the votes for Kanisha and make sure it's approved. So it looks like a bunch of people voted for Kanisha, but we don't have the final tally.
We don't have what?
The final tally for the votes.
then we can do it now. To tally vote. Let's do it now.
That would be against
Can do
policy,
after the session.
policy training.
After the
Okay,
session.
after the session then.
Cannot be done during the session.
Does that make sense, Martins? Do you understand the policy?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because if you're sitting
Since
here,
you are
the
not,
rest of us are just sitting here waiting to work, it's just a waste of money and a waste of time. We can split up into two buddy teams and we can get work done. If we want to stop the main session and we want to get to work, we can do that whenever we want. Okay.
okay.
So should we get on to the next topic or are there more questions?
One more
I think
questions, please. I want to ask, how many recruits are we expected to hire at a go? Like four, five, one or two?
Say what?
how many recruits are we expecting to hire? How many recruits?
It all depends on the budget. So, I mean, we could get it anywhere. It depends how much work we do, but we could get anywhere from 5 to 10 new recruits who are interested, including for the HR board. And then the only question
Okay.
is how many people will fit into the budget in the rankings to decide who gets hired and who is not hired. So we
Okay.
do, so we if depending on the budget, we do need to do rankings, right? So if everyone fits, we don't need to worry too much about it. But if there's issues with the budget and how many people we can fit, then we have to do rankings and verify all the rankings and get agreement on who is hired and who will not be getting money. Will not be
Okay.
Okay. One more question
Time
from
to
me.
take a break. Please
Uh,
stop. Write
asking,
whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
All right, it's time for a break.
okay,
Okay. We go for a break.
break.
All right, a break.
You no go break.
Breaky.
You no go break me.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
I'm back.
Okay, I'm back. Do we have any more questions regarding the recruitment?
No, from me. No question for me.
I was about asking a question when it was time for a break. So I said my question then was that
Martine? Can anyone hear
Martin, are
me?
you still there? I can't hear him.
I think we lost him. Can someone send him a message?
I think he's still on GC. Let me send a message to him. Martins, we can't hear you.
Looks like he froze.
I'll just send him a message right now.
All right, any other questions while we're waiting
The
for
other
Martine?
question is that I forgot about. Are we recruiting for new wall or old wall?
We're recruiting for both, so mainly it's the the new uh, policy continuity team. So we want to get the policy continuity team recruited, and then from there we want to have both for work continuity groups as well, right? So it's basically we're recruiting for Phoenix and we're recruiting for Andromeda.
Okay. But from Old World can do Andromeda and another octant, right?
Phoenix and Andromeda.
Okay, yeah.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2,
hello.
3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Open your
oh
eyes.
shit.
Martine, we
Hello.
can hear you. Want to ask your
Yeah,
question now?
sorry. Yeah, my question I was asking before I went off was that said how do we know those that have been recruited to PCG, SFC, WCG, or are we just bringing them during the interview? We allow them to specify which team they want to be
Yes.
recruited into.
Correct.
Okay.
So in their final temporary hire proposal or on the budget, we're required to write down each person's team that they're being approved into.
Okay. Okay. And also the have we do we have anyone that have signified okay, do we have potential hire into the position for public image worker? Because I know that post is designed separately from the regular worker.
No, it's the same thing as a regular worker. It just has additional responsibilities and higher ranking.
Okay.
So the public
Okay.
image worker is somebody who is approved by the co-op to represent the co-op to the public, and they get a higher ranking, but they have all the same responsibilities as a normal worker, a foundational worker, but then they have additional responsibilities in their representation of the co-op, including
Okay.
including their internet needs to be much better. They need to be able to do video connection, and they need to be able to present themselves and speak well to the public.
Okay. Okay.
But they're still responsible for all of the same work that everybody else is. So they're taking on extra work, not different work.
Okay. Okay. So they are responsible for their payroll,
So
everything,
currently we just
taxes.
have two positions, and the positions are the HR board, and then we have normal workers.
Okay.
But we give additional ranking for English. If you're speaking English, you get higher ranking than if you speak other languages. And we also give additional ranking for the public image worker. And then we also, I would consider giving, doing the following policies is going to be hard, right? So for now, we're not giving any extra ranking for following policies, but we could consider that in the future.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
But I feel like the only reason to give extra ranking for following policies is that would assume that nobody should be following policies, which is not the case. Everyone should be following policies, so it should be the base pay rate is following policies, and maybe people should get less ranking for not following policies.
Okay. Then how do we measure it that this particular worker is following policy? Okay, 20% policy in terms of following policy. How
Well,
do we measure it? How do we
there's the
know?
policy tracking and the policy verification, and it starts with policy verification, right? So when we hire someone to the policy continuity team, they will be required to verify that the policies are being followed multiple times in a session, and then otherwise they just don't get paid. So it's like you want to get paid, you're going to verify that the policies are being followed. So that's the beginning of the process, and then you actually have to do the policy.
Mm.
So
So it's
now, what about
like
like when
policy.
there is a time,
Yeah,
someone you have to break the policies for
that's
you to get the work done? Maybe we have a deadline that is
that's
near.
what that's what
Then
policy training is for.
we have not scheduled, but we feel that we can schedule. But the policy said you have to schedule 24 hours. But you realize the deadline is within 24 hours and you have not scheduled. Is that person, what's gonna happen to that person?
I
Because
mean,
they already,
that is a minor policy, and it's not even a real time policy, and I don't think it's really a huge deal. But we have policy training for that, and maybe people should get paid less for not doing policy training. But either way, that is not my concern. My concern is when we're over time for over like an hour. We're half an hour over time or an hour over time, and we were talking about 4 or 5 hours of policy training because nobody wants to do the very simple work that they're hired to do of timekeeping and sticking to the agenda and agreed upon time, which we've gone over 100 times, if not 500 times, and nobody will do it no matter how many times I say it. And basically the bottom line is with the new workers that we're hiring for the policy continuity group, the moment that the topic is out of time, they no longer get paid. Period. So if they don't want to keep time and they don't care about the time and they're just going to do whatever and just break all the policies, that's fine, but they just don't get paid. So it's like you either stop the
Time to
topic
pause.
or
Please
agree on
stop.
continuing the topic,
Close your
otherwise you don't
eyes.
get paid.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Because otherwise no one cares about following the policies and keeping on track of time.
then for me, I feel like we need to have those specific policies that require somebody not to, if they break, they will not get paid. At least if it is 100 policies, someone can study
Yes,
and
of course.
understand this
Yeah,
and this, because we don't have it.
of course.
That we
Yes.
have so
Well,
many,
first of all,
but we don't have it in one place.
well, that's work that's no one does, right? We ask people to coordinate organizing all the policies and no one does it. But now a policy continuity worker will be forced to actually do the policy organizing so that they know the policies. But in the context of the agreements, The agreement on the policy continuity team is the same as the work continuity team being required to have pay stops. So the work continuity team is not required to follow policies, but they are required to show up for work every day, 1.5 hours per day, right? And then the work continuity team is required to have pay stops, but every single pay stop must be agreed upon by consensus. And that is the exact same process that will happen with the policy continuity team, that every single policy that is going to stop someone from getting paid must be agreed upon by consensus, but they are required to assign policies to follow for themselves. Just like the work continuity group is required to set pay stops that they have to follow for the deadlines. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
everything,
it is good, Jay, but I feel like it is also good if we can have those policies, at least if it is 30, so that somebody who recruited for the policy, at least we have the policy there, understand, follow. Every time you want to work, you just have to go back, refer yourself there. Because it's like, for me, feel like maybe that person will feel like I'm punished. I don't know. Even you have to search where those policy is. They have to force to work to get those policy organized. I think it is our work to make sure
yeah.
all
So,
these
so
things are
why
organized.
exactly? So it's like, why should I